Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be working on a little larch tree which is part of the How to Start a Bonsai Tree collection. It's a beautiful little tree and has been in this plastic pot for a number of years. It's grown enough and I think it's time for it to have its own pot. So stay tuned. Hey, it's me, Iqbal Khan. If you have not yet subscribed to mikbonsai, then click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to subscribe and receive notifications as I upload new videos. That's the little larch tree which we are going to repot today. It's been in this plastic pot for a number of years, and I think the time has now come for this to go into its own little bonsai pot. And the trunk has thickened, is slightly thicker than a pencil, and has some surface roots. So without further ado, we will get started. So now I'm going to take the tree out of the pot. It was very easy, and start working the top. There are a few weeds here, so I'll take those out. We don't want them transferred into the new pot with the new soil. There is bonsai soil from the previous repot, which helps. And the bottom is full of roots. I will have to basically trim these off. And that's the wire mesh, which is completely tangled up in the roots. There's a couple of wire meshes. Just take that out, put that to one side. Here's the other one, where the roots have gone through it. Just do a quick root prune, and like so. And that's all I'm doing with it for now. We'll tidy up and catch up shortly. I have chosen this pot. It's quite a quirky little pot. I've prepared it with wire mesh and also wired it up to secure the tree in it. And I will now start repotting it and put some soil in it first. Create a little mound and then ease the tree in on it, like this. And I also have anchor wires, and we will secure the tree in the pot with the anchor wires. And I'm going to do that now, and after that we'll continue adding more soil. That's the anchor wire. I'm going to do it gently and lightly by hand, and then tighten it up with a plier afterwards. And same thing with the other side. And I will now use a plier to tighten, just gently tighten these wires. And we'll do the fine tuning after you have added some more soil to the pot. We have to straighten it up a bit more by putting some more soil underneath the tree and centralize it as much as I can. And now I'm going to use the chopstick to drive the soil in between the roots, making sure that there are no air pockets. As you can see, the soil is sinking in the pot, and that's because it's being driven into the air pockets. And we'll try to ensure that is thoroughly done. I'm now going to secure the tree in the pot, just checking to make sure that it's at the angle that I need it to be at. A slight adjustment here, and that's done by pushing the soil underneath the tree from the bottom, which pushes up the side from which the soil is being pushed in. So now I'm just going to tighten these anchor wires and make sure that the tree is fully secured. Yep, that's tight enough. And I will now cut these anchor wires and then turn the rest in and bury it into the soil. hiding it from view. It's going to finish the repotting by adding a little bit more soil to top it all up, and that should do. I will again firm it in. It's quite a small pot, so I'm going to use my hands to firm it all in, and now we'll give it a quick soak. I've got a little watering can. We'll keep watering until it runs clear. Go around the tree and give it a quick prune. There's a little dead branch here, so I'm going to take that out. And also the new growth, I'm going to prune that. There is very little pruning to do. There are just a few branches which I'm going to prune back to there. And this one again to there. And there's this one to there. So that's all the pruning that I'm going to do on this little tree today. There we are, folks, the little larch repotted from its plastic pot into a proper bonsai pot, lightly pruned, and I think it's the pot matches the tree very well. They complement each other. I'm going to give it a quick 360 so you can see the tree from all sides. And the pot is a bit quirky, it's uneven, it's handmade, and that's where we started. And that's our little larch, part of the How to Start a Bonsai Tree collection. I hope you enjoyed the video, in which case do comment, like and share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. That's all for now. This is Iqbal Khan for mikbonsai in West London. Until the next time. A word of caution to all the young women out there. Whatever you do, do not date an optician. And now for the afterthought. The culture these days has changed so much that young men and women decide to go out, get drunk and get laid. This young lady has same thoughts and was in a bar chatting with a guy who turns out to be an optician. And after a few drinks, he says to her, "I really fancy you." And she looks him in the eye and said, "I fancy you too." And they end up back at his flat in his bed. This is the dialogue from the optician. One finger, two fingers. Better, worse. You dig?